Hello, sir. I'm Tiyasha Majumdar from Alumni Relations Cell SBM NMIMS, and I would like to
Yeah, hi.
welcome you here. Hi. So, we welcome you on behalf of the ARC team, and also we welcome you with up and close and personal way. So, I would like to introduce you to everyone. So, we have Naman Jain, who is the Assistant VP in IDFC First Bank and pass out in the batch 2012. So, how are you currently doing, sir?
Great, great. How are you? I hope everybody is well.
Yes,
All your
yes,
class.
yes. Till now, everybody is well, hoping this pandemic ends soon so we can go to the
Yeah.
campus. I would like to ask you first that you have worked with some of the most trusted banks over the country. How has your journey been so far from JP Morgan to IDFC?
Right. So I have been fortunate enough to really work with quite a few banks in last 9 years of my career. So I started off with JP Morgan, which was really an internship, 2 month internship. Got placed from campus at NMIMS. That really helped me to understand what not to do, or which career option I can tick cross. So that was one. But apart from that, I got placed in Bank of India from campus. So I was doing project finance and syndication there, and did 1 year in wholesale credit as well. So I was handling large corporate credit in Bank of India. So that was a great experience, good opportunity from the campus to learn about how banking is done, and was fortunate enough to handle large clients. After that, I moved on to Kotak and did some more credit for real estate developers specifically. But I realized that my strength or interest lies in syndication, which I was doing in the early part of my career in Bank of India. So I moved to Axis Bank, spent about 4 years doing syndication, and then moved to a better profile in the syndication domain to IDFC. So yeah, I've been happy with what I'm doing and lucky enough to find out what I love doing.
It's nice that you are pursuing the thing you love. So, any suggestions for the students who want to pursue a career in banking?
So banking really is a vast career choice. While not many students who don't have a prior banking experience may know of it, but you can really do marketing, sales, finance, HR, operations. Everything is there in banking. So it's a pretty large domain to work in. Obviously, you are handling billions and trillions of dollars of money, so you have to be extra careful. A lot of responsibilities lie on you. But yes, apart from that, you can pretty much choose the way you want to excel even in this particular domain. So just for example, I am into the sales domain. I moved from credit to sales. So people move to different domains in banking. People who are in PSU banks get to do a lot of stuff in on the retail part, corporate part. You can do domestic banks, you can go to international banks. So yeah, you have to really work in a bank to understand whether if that is a career that you want to choose to. But it's pretty exciting, that I can tell you.
Okay, sir. So let's move to what do you do what do you prefer to do in your spare time? Like, I hope you get some free time
Yeah,
after so much
of course.
working.
I kind of love to take out time for myself, friends, and family. Uh, I personally love doing photography, so and I love traveling. So in my spare time, I make plans to travel somewhere, get my hands on my camera, do some bit of photography. That is something I really love doing. Otherwise, if I'm at home, I love reading about investing, mostly into equity. So I spend a lot of time doing that, researching on stocks, reading about sectors, industries. That is another. And apart from all of this, I am a big Formula One fan. So in last 20 years, there would be hardly any races that I would have missed. So I make sure to watch each of the every race that comes, and have gone once to see a Formula One race
That's
when it was
nice.
there. Yeah.
So I was hoping, like, what book would you suggest to the MBA students? Like you said, you like to read on equity, and also, what book would you suggest to the students, MBA students specifically?
So yeah, so I am not a big fan of reading books really. So while I've read the books on investing by Benjamin Graham and stuff like that, but I believe in reading more of magazines or newspapers to stay up to date to the trend. You any which ways have these social media, Twitter and LinkedIn to get all the gyan on investing. So they will, pretty much give you a summarized picture of what is there in the entire book. So, so I prefer doing that, but I spend a lot of time reading more on the sectors, the latest trends that are going on in the industry. Spend a lot of time on listening to the con calls held by companies, which gives you a lot of insights.
So, how do you maintain your work-life balance?
Yeah, so I don't believe in working throughout the day, or I personally like to take out time, like I said previously, for my family, friends, myself, my passion. So personally, I make it a point not to stretch beyond 7 in the evening unless absolutely urgent. So obviously on urgent deals I would be working on the weekends as well, but generally it is very rare, and I don't want to make it a habit. Fortunately, in last 9 years I have been able to do so. I hope I do so in the future as well, and spend a lot of time with family, friends, because I am doing a job to live a better life and enjoy the life. There is no use of accumulating wealth at
If
the cost
you
of
can't
personal.
enjoy it, yes, sir.
Exactly. So I don't know if I accumulate that much wealth without spending it, the government may put me in the prison for holding a lot of money.
I can understand, sir. So, what keeps you motivated to take on the challenges in this VUCA world?
Yeah, so VUCA world, ever changing world. I am fortunate enough that I am a Formula One fan, so
Yes.
that really helps me and gives me a lot of insights as to you know I keep up myself up to date, like I told you. So in this world, which is full of disruptions in each and every industry, you have to keep upping your game so as to stay relevant. So you have to work on yourself all the time and give the best of yourself. And also you have to have that quality of being able to learn new things constantly, and also unlearn what you already have learned, because that will really fasten your progress. So while you are doing your day to day job, but you also have to stay relevant to be able to survive in this world.
I definitely agree with you, sir. We need to learn, relearn, and unlearn things to keep on moving. So, what would you like to say to your younger self, like now and then, back then? So, what would be the one suggestion you would like to give to your younger self?
So to my younger self, I think a couple of points. One would be spend more quality time with people around you, because the older you get, the more challenges come in life. So you have to really enjoy the moment that you live in, because that time will not come again. And second advice to my younger self would be that while you may earn well in your jobs, you also have to invest well. Only when you earn well and invest well will you make wealth for yourself. And the power of compounding that we often speak, that really plays a huge role, because if you start early, you can retire very early, and I'm sure everybody wants to retire early
That's
and
for
pursue
sure.
their. Yeah.
So being a leader, I'm sure you motivate and inspire a lot of people. Actually, you inspire me. You have told me so many things. I'm going to use them in my real life as well. So, what would you suggest the students to develop leadership and people skills? What should they do to develop these skills?
So basically NMIMS per se, or any institute for that matter, provides you a lot of opportunities to do extracurricular activities. You can participate in a lot of your cells. So I believe you are also part of alumni relations. So there are quite a few other cells as well. You should take part in them. That will enhance your skills. Otherwise, I think you know learn by the day. So as in how you progress in life, you will know that merely doing what you're doing is not important. You also have to manage people, because your career growth will come from specialization in something and then moving on to a general management position. So you have to learn how to manage people well, acknowledge them, appreciate them, and also get the work out of them. So that's pretty difficult to handle, but I think people learn by experience.
Yes, sir. I'm definitely learning after joining NMIMS. I've learned so many things here. So, if you were to write your autobiography, what would you name it and why?
So I wouldn't really want anybody to write an autobiography on me, or I personally wouldn't want an autobiography on myself, because there are a lot of more interesting and inspiring people around us, through whom you can get inspiration and motivation. So better follow them. I am still learning, and a very small piece on this planet, so I have to experience a lot of things. But yes, there is one thing that I would definitely want to do someday, that is make a coffee table book of all the photographs that I have taken. So
that sounds really interesting. I would definitely like to see it, sir, for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions, 4-5 questions. So what was your favorite subject in college, like in NMIMS?
In NMIMS, I think it would be Project Infrastructure and Finance by Professor Chandan Dasgupta.
Favorite faculty?
Favorite faculty would be Professor S.K. Bagchi. I don't know if he's still there, but he was one amazing professor.
Favorite sport in NMIMS?
Favorite sport in NMIMS, we used to play a lot of cricket, so I think cricket.
Favorite sport as well? Sport. Yeah,
Okay.
a place. Like, we haven't been to the campus yet, so we can only get experience from you, what it is like.
Okay. Yeah. So we were a part of the old building, which is called UPG. This new building was constructed after we left, from our fees, of course. But in the old building on 7th floor, there was a canteen which was run by Amit. I think he still runs some canteen in the new building. So that was really our favorite spot. And the second favorite spot was the Chai Ki Tapri, which is near the bus stop right down. So
it's still there, I guess.
Yeah. Has to be.
Memorable experience in NMIMS?
Memorable experience, quite a few of them. But I think the way we used to play Counter-Strike in the trading room that we have for actuarial science course, that was there in the old building. So half the batch used to play Counter-Strike. So that was one. I used to remember my engineering days during that time.
Okay. So if not MBA, then what alternate career would you have chosen?
So I have done computer engineering, and at one point of time, it was my dream to create a device. So when we speak, we transmit voice. So the signals transmit voice. I wanted to transmit smell from one device to another. So suppose if there is power made at your place, and when I call you, I can smell pav bhaji. So that is something that I wanted to do. So probably if I would have not done MBA, I would have been doing research on this.
Okay, that sounds nice, sir. So only one last question. So any mantra for your life, like a thing you follow throughout, or a mantra you follow throughout, or a quote, anything that keeps you motivated.
Yeah. So my life mantra is very simple, that you've got this one life, you have to enjoy it, and retire early, do enjoy what you're doing, and then do what you enjoy. So
That sounds really amazing, sir. Thank you. So yeah, it was great talking to you, sir. I'm sure you had a great time with me as well. So
sure.
yeah, I learned so many things from you. I'm definitely going to use them in my real life as well. So hoping to connect with you soon on some different venture or some different campaign.
Surely.
Thank you, sir. And here I am ending the meeting. And please take care and take care of your family. Best
Yes,
wishes.
you take care. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir.